Good afternoon, Arokaren here. Today I'd like to share with you about stress. Stress is the natural body reaction to physical and psychological situation challenging that trigger the flight and fight, which leads to release of adrenaline and cortisol hormone. Stress has usually main stages, the alert stage, resistance stage, and exhaustion stage. These also stages are called general adaptation syndrome. So in the alert alarm stage, this is the initial reaction of body to stressors, and they usually the brains perceives perceive the stressor as a danger and trigger the sympathetic nervous system to release adrenaline and cortisol hormone. When these two hormones are released, the person usually presents with increased heart rate, increased breathing system, and as well as increase alertness of this person, because this person try to be alert so that at least to look for a way to cope with the stresses that they are facing at the moment, because those are the challenging situations that they are coming across, and that's why the body has to pump at a fast rate so that at least to increase blood supply to the brain and also to the vital organs, so that at least to look for a mechanism through which they can develop a situation or resolving the situation that is making fight and flight for them. And when it progresses to resistance stage or adaptation stage, the body now tries to attempt to resist to the stress. And when the body tries to resist to the stress, the body now try to balance its hemostasis, so that at least to remain to keep the body the previous normal function. But if this adaptation fails to return the normal functioning of the body normal function, as the way the stresses has affected the body, these persons become frustrated, they develop a poor concentration, and sometimes they become irritable, because the stresses are no longer helping. The stresses are now controlling them to do whatever that they want to do, and that's why irritability set in, poor concentration set in, and frustration, and that's why some people become so violent, they become so abusive, they become so intolerable to other people when they talk to. But now, when the adaptation has failed, or resistance has failed to stress, now we go to exhaustion stage. In the exhaustion stage, when this person is prolonged exposure to stresses, or become chronic exposed to stress, now they become exhausted, they exhaust all the resources, they try to cope with the mechanism they wanted to resolve the stresses that are facing them, or they are challenging their situation at that moment. Then this person become exhausted, they become they develop a burnout situation, they become depressed, they become anxious, they become fatigued, and sometimes they there is increase in vulnerability of them to illnesses such as JT problem, and also some mental problem, and that's why sometimes these people goes into depression. So what is so important? Recognizing these stages is very important, so that at least you can employ the mechanism through which you can help these persons to deal with the stresses that are affecting them. And that's why when we recognize as early as possible, we revert them in the early stages, this person will not go into depression, they will not go get into burnout, they will not go into the mental instability, and they remain normal functionality of themselves. So it's important for everyone to recognize these stages as early, so that at least we develop a mechanism of action through which we can help this patient to cope with the stresses that are affecting them. So have you ever been encountered into stress? Have you ever been able to deploy the mechanism through which you can help yourself to regain your normalcy of functioning from the stresses that affected you? So if you have, kindly go to the inbox and let me know the kind of the strategy or the mechanism that you've used to avert those challenging situations that you have encountered. And bye for now, we meet the other time.